Hello, welcome to Student Stories Abroad, where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of study abroad. I'm your host, Ariana Murdocca. Welcome to today's episode of the podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about why you should study abroad, and I have my friend Joey here to talk about it with me. After recently reading an article in the New York Times, I learned that only 10% of students study abroad, and that's just super crazy to me. I really think that all students should study abroad. The article also says that students learn how to talk to those of a different culture abroad, which I can firsthand agree with. After I was abroad for only a few days, living in Florence with the regular residents, I felt so much more cultured than I ever would, and it really prepared me for the month that I had ahead of me. It was a little harder for me because I didn't speak the best Italian, but eventually myself and my friends learned the best way to talk to the people of Florence, and we learned their culture better. Today's guest is my friend Joey Pasalacqua. After we both studied abroad, we both agree with our experiences and agree that we learned a lot about the culture after being abroad for just a few days. I'm so happy that Joey is able to talk about her experience with us today. Hi Joey, it's great to have you here. So first, why don't you tell me where you studied abroad?
May I went to all throughout Europe. It was a Maymester program. So it was about 4 weeks, and we went to 4 major countries. We went to Paris, France, throughout Germany, like Bonn, Rosenheim, Regenbach, Munich, Cologne, Prague, Czech Republic, and Reykjavik, Iceland.
Now, why did you go abroad, and why do you think that other people should go abroad?
Graduated college, that was their biggest regret, was not having the opportunity to study abroad and not taking advantage of it. So I wanted to definitely do it while I could. And I think everyone should study abroad because you learn things, but you learn so much about the culture and people, and it just really opens your eyes to new experiences and new places.
Now, I know that most of your experience was obviously amazing, but is there one thing that really was not fun that stuck out to you?
We went to see one of the world famous geysers, and after it went up, the wind blew and it ended up hitting me, and I ended up soaked for the entire day with nothing to change into, nowhere to really go, no really way out of it, and I think that was the worst part of the trip. So since that's the worst, you could tell it was a pretty good one.
Well, Joey, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, and thank you guys for listening to this week's episode. Be sure to tune in next week where I'll be talking about the study abroad experience that has a bad ending. Talk to you guys soon.